Hey there, this is Radioactive Rat, and this is my submission video for SGDQ 2016. I'm playing a game called Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. The differences between Battletoads and Battlemaniacs and Battletoads for the NES. This game is a lot shorter than the NES one. It's about 6 or 7 levels shorter. There are no major glitches in this one. There's no warps in this one. However, there's a mini glitch in one of the levels that will take you out of level quicker than the game intended you to take the regular route. Also, there's no health drops in this game like in the NES one. You had the flies you can eat. There's no flies in this one you can eat. So when you take damage, that damage stays. You can't replenish your health. Anyway, let's get down to the game. Let's start playing. That's what we're here for. We're here for a speedrun video. Alright, so for this run, I play as Rash. The reasons why is because he has a smaller hitbox, and he moves a lot quicker than Pimple does. However, his strength is a little bit weaker than Pimple's, but you beat the game roughly about the same time, which, it's no big deal. So anyway, the level we're on, level 1's your typical beat 'em up. You're just beating up everything to progress on in the level, and oh, that guy just hit me. That was so mean of him. That's okay though, it happens. As I said, it's your typical beat 'em up, you're just gonna beat up the pigs as quick as you can, and kill the skeletons as quick as you can. There's also a boss fight at the end of this level too. Now this section here, you have fireballs that will drop down. There's a little bit of difference with the fireballs between the characters you play as. As Rash, there's one less fireball in this section. With Pimple, there's one extra for that section. Alright, so this part right here, we're gonna intentionally kill ourselves to quickly kill off those pigs. It's the quickest way to do that part. I mean, it stinks losing a life in any video game, but you gotta do what you gotta do for the speedrun, you know? There's the bee. Alright, that part actually went really nice. That part can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes you have to be in the right spot for the pigs to land so you can kill them pretty much one by one. So otherwise they'll all gang up on you and they'll beat you up, they'll beat each other up. It's kind of funny watching the pigs beat each other up actually. But we're not here to do that. We're here to play video games. Alright, so next fireball section. This section actually has one more fireball for Rash, and I just got hit by a fireball, that's okay. And one less fireball for Pimple in this section. And just like the other part, you're just dodging the fireballs. If you go up to the pillar, the mostly broken one, and run into it, kind of like I did with the tree in the other part. Ooh, hello. But if you run up against that pillar, the fireballs won't hit you, but however, that platform balls that you saw. Alright, so here's our boss fight. It's a giant stone rock pig. Pretty much how we kill him, we kind of just volleyball him around. You do not want him to go off screen, because otherwise you have to wait for him to, move himself and to position himself to jump and land on the screen to see him. And you want to try to kill him off screen. It would cause a lot less lag. And as you saw there's quite a bit of lag there when he was blowing up, but that's okay. So level 2 is called a hollow tree. You're going down the tree. It's an auto scroller. Yeah, fun. And you're just, once again, you're just, killing all the things. Alright, let's see if we get an extra life out of this guy. That'd be awesome. There we go, extra life hike. So pretty much, you want to avoid touching those spikes, obviously. You avoid spikes, you avoid getting hit by enemies, and you try to kill them as fast as you can. kind of trolly, but that's okay. And now for this part here, you want to avoid the rat cannons. They will do damage to you. It's not a lot of damage. See, I just hit that guy. That's okay. You just want to move around. Now, this would be a perfect part to read donations, actually. There's not a whole lot that goes on in this level, really, because it's kind of sort of repetitive. It's just that, like, patterns do change. I don't know how that second guy didn't get hit there, but that's okay. See if we get an extra life out of this guy. Cool! Alright, we got 2 extra lives and that magnet got hit me, and that's not fun. Alright, well, man, that was a little bit sloppy there, but that's okay. We'll keep moving. Oh, what? Rash, please do a thing. Thank you. It's sometimes, for whatever reason, Rash never wants to grab onto the wall. And then he just kind of looks silly trying to kill things. Okay, so you have this section here, you have fans. This part here, they're trying to blow you into the spikes. And this section here, we have like 4 of them in a row. Some of them are blowing and some of them are sucking you in. The best way to avoid getting hit is to rock the D-pad left or right a lot in order to avoid going into the walls. And at fast sections, the game just throws it at you and I died. That's okay. Alright, at least that's somewhat. Alright, so next level, this is a level that's actually not in the NES version, this is the bonus stage. Now what you do in this stage, you're supposed to collect the pins if you want extra lives. If you're doing a solo run of this, you need 200 pins to get an extra life. If you're doing co-op, you need 100 pins each in order to get extra lives. But, you know, since we're not going for lives, we're just going to kind of ignore the pins. And to knock out your pin, or your pin counters, just run into these rat guys. They take away, I think, like 5 pins every time you hit them. But, we're actually gonna end the bonus stage early. We're not gonna actually finish this stage, which, that part's coming up a little bit later. Unfortunately, these rat guys don't kill you, take health away, they only take pins away. There's these skull pins that come up later on that take both your pins and health away, and we're gonna do everything we can to hit those pins. And that part I was talking about is actually coming up in a little bit. Yeah, stop hitting pins. Also, you don't want pins at the very end because the game will tally them up, and that wastes some time. We don't want that. Alright, there we go. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Alright, so next stage is everybody's favorite stage, Turbo Tunnel. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about this level because we all know what Turbo Tunnel is. It's just that, you know, there's not that major glitch you can do. This would be a perfect spot to read donations just throughout this whole level because there's really no explaining anything. Like I said, it's Turbo Tunnel, you just dodge everything. Alright, there we go. I can actually read now. Turbo Tunnel. That fast part makes me nervous every time. Well, like I said, that whole level, feel free to read donations. Alright, so, Snake Stage, or Karnat's Lair, whichever you want to call it. It's kind of like the Snake Stage in the NES Battletoads. The thing I advise in this level, do not touch the faces of these snakes. You will go through them, and you just have to redo, you know, wait for snakes to show up again. Alright, so obviously, you know, the first room, really easy. Second room, uh-oh, we got spikes. If you touch spikes, spikes are insta-death, just like in pretty much in any video game, really. So we want to do our very best to avoid them. Other than that, there's not a whole lot to explain in this room or the next room, so feel free to read donations then. Alright, so the final room, platforms are ice, which you kind of need to run and duck. If you don't run and duck, you're not going to make it past those spikes. And the glitch I was talking about earlier, the small tiny glitch, is actually in this room, which is actually pretty much towards the end of this room. So all we have to do is to get through this room, to dodge all the spikes, and hop on each snake that we need to get onto to keep going. Alright, so the glitch part is actually coming up. It's after this little tricky section. Okay, we made it through that section. That section's a little bit tricky. But here's the glitch, by the way. 1, 2, 3, done. Alright, so next level is Clinger Winger. There's no boss fight at the end of this one, like the next one. Instead, you're avoiding getting cut in half by the rat that's chasing you. And also this one too actually has sections where you have to duck under things like what we just did there, and there's also jumps in this one too. Other than that, you know, just standard, you know, press right at this part, left at this part, at the right frame and all that happy stuff. And he's getting really close. Please don't get close to me. Other than that, read donations, all you want. Actually, I should point out, since I'm almost at the end, the level doesn't end until the rat exits the stage too. So we're gonna slow down a bit here and then Let the rat exit right behind us. Alright, so we have another bonus stage, except this time it's dominoes instead of pins. The same rule applies as in the first bonus stage. Except this one ends a lot sooner. And we got a 2-cycle, which is great. That's what we want. Oop, I didn't mean to pause there. Oops. That trigger happy there. That's okay. Alright, so rat race. Do I really need to explain this level? You're dodging a lot of obstacles. You have to go through girders, and obviously you need to beat the rat to the end, otherwise you'll die. There's no boss fight at the end of this. Like in the next one, you don't fight, I think his name was Tiny. Instead, you're just blowing up 3 rats in this one. Oh, uh-oh, I didn't mean to, like, hit tap off there. That's okay. Cash, please. Ooh, that was almost the perfect fall too, that part. That was nice. So close for that fall there. In this part here, you kind of he wasn't supposed to get ahead. That's okay. Still did it! Oh yeah! That was nice. Alright, so next up, Dark Queen fight. Self-explanatory, beat up the queen. And we got a double hit there because she hit me and I hit her. Aw, Crash, why didn't you turn off? Darn controller. Let me do double hits on her all of a sudden, which is lame. There we go. Oh my god, Rash left. Oh, that's okay. Alright, double knockout! That's okay. And all she wanted to do is win. That's pretty much the end of Battletoads. We don't end time, however, because there's a section where you have to shoot down a UFO, which Folkmeyer is in. And this whole section right here, you can't skip. The game's mean like that, so we have to suffer about a minute through this scene, which isn't terrible at all. So, you can read donations. There's not, like I said, there's not a whole lot to explain more about the game. Because at the end part, we have to shoot a UFO. We gotta shoot him 3 times. And it gets a little bit tricky with the 3rd shot. Alright, so here comes the part where we have to shoot him down. That should do it. Yep, cool. And that's it. That's the end of Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. You don't have to necessarily shoot down the UFO, but it's a lot quicker to do so. And, you know, you can miss shots. You can only miss up to, like, 4 or 5 shots before the UFO gets away. But, this is my Battletoads Battlemaniacs run. You know, mistakes can happen and you can lose time, which is, you know, I'm okay with that. You know, I kept going. I didn't bother stopping. There's no reason to, really. Like I said, I'm completely fine with this. I would like to, actually, with this game, if there's anybody out there who would want to co-op this game with me or race me in this game and maybe, you know, get it into SGDQ, you know, that'd be awesome. I would especially actually love a co-op more than a race, but, you know, you never know. You never know what will happen. Anyway, this is Radioactive Rat, and this is my submission video, and thank you for taking some time and to watch this video, and I hope to see everybody there.